Hello there, boys and gals here in YouTube land. Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School. Yeah, you're looking at P9 Metro Station and Le Stade Olympique, the Olympic Stadium, completed for the 1976 Olympics. So, I got the idea coming up here, meandering my way up here, and I figured, why not do a little bike ride video, you know? Why not? So let's get her started. Little virtual tour, if you will. Now this is going to be a little tricky here. I gotta be careful here. All right. Ah, crap. Oh well, usually I cut out the emergency vehicles to make them separate for other vehicles, but what are you gonna do? There you go, man. Built in a very old sector of town called Hochelaga, a very large borough of Montreal. And although a lot of people complain about this structure, it's definitely the most beautiful building ever made here in the city. I'm going to stop here for a second so you can get a better gander at it. Those of you who've never been here or especially wish they could come here. Ugh. Look at that. See, it's so cool because when you're especially close to this building, especially also if you're next to it I thought about doing a video from Sherbrooke Street, but I'm like, that's a steep hill and I've already gotten riding along enough. I want it to go nice, easy peasy, you know? Anyway, the structure, when you're especially close to it like this or closer, it has that impression of a spaceship. Yeah. Putain, well, I'm going on the sidewalk. Fuck that. Goddamn construction everywhere. Ah, this is fucking stupid. Whoa, look at that. An old top kick. Snap. I love that truck. I don't know what Mr. Policeman is doing there. I guess he's watching traffic. Wow, an ambulance and an old top kick. And ironically, that truck you just saw, that's a GMC top kick that were made in the 90s and I don't know, up until whatever, 2000s. And oh, even this you don't see every day. Look at this huge service truck. And anyway, fuck, I lost my train of thought. We used to have those top kicks as ambulances, and apparently they were notoriously terrible. They really didn't last their service very long. All right. Sorry there for getting all wonky. Oh yeah, I forgot. There's some sort of TV or movie production company here. And those of you who love trucks like me, get a look at those Freightliners. Get a look at that Dodge. That thing got a Hemi in it. I was actually here a couple of weeks ago with my friend. My good friend Joe. You know? Hey Joe, where you going with that gun in your hand? I'm going out to shoot my old lady. You know I caught her messing around with another man. I said, hey Joe, well you shot your old lady down, shot her down to the ground. Oh man, I tell you, if I had a time machine, 60s, 70s, easily go back to that time. Easily. If anybody would ask me, if you could go back any point in time, where would you go back to? Of course, anybody who knows me really well, they know that's what I would answer. 60s, 70s, 50s, and not so much because, you know, there wasn't a whole, like, peace movement yet, and, you know, be yourself kind of shit and all that, and, you know, you see, like, these kids in the grass there, you know, like, people didn't do shit like that back then. It was more like a picnic with family, and if you did that with your friends, you'd probably wear a fucking beatnik, I guess. Anyway, beautiful foliage kicked into the whole thing there, and yeah, and that's the Biodome coming up there, I believe. And there's also, of course, Vio Metro Station, and we just got passed by a so-called dart there, or I should say failure from Chrysler. You remember what they used to say in that movie, eh? What we have here is a failure to communicate. Yeah, I couldn't have picked a better time to do this, actually, because I also filmed a walk on Adams Street. You either have seen it or will seen it. Those of you who are loyal and you haven't clicked off yet. And I was going to say something about that. I forgot what it was. I lost my train of thought now. I'm busy riding and biking and watching. Yeah, it's not just the temperature and the blue skies and the light winds. It's also the fact that it's not rush hour right now. So, you know, there's not too many cars or too many people. That's an annoying time, especially to bike, just like driving. Of course, I would imagine so, driving even. Scrap! Chuck! Scrap! Alright, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop, I think. Well, I'm going to stop here to switch hands here. Oh! Fucking shit, my goddamn hand was starting to get sore there. Of course, now I can't shift gears, though. I can't shift the selector! Like I said, you can't even go straight with this bike if you let go to handlebars. These beach cruisers are notorious like that, you know? Et la station de métro Vieux station. Vieux, not exactly one of the best looking stations, but still a point of interest for the fellow metro enthusiasts because the garage for the metros is underneath. What the fuck is that? It's fucking loud, that thing. Ah, God. More STO. It's everywhere. More scrap. Now, all the more reason to end this video at the light over here, you know? Yeah, we're gonna end it right here, I think. I think it's probably about 7 minutes so far anyway, 8 minutes. That's good enough. Yippers! So, I don't think I'm gonna continue this, so yeah, hope you liked it then too. If you didn't, well, too bad, that's life. Look at a fish for Detroit. Yeah, go Detroit. That's a great finish. Back it up. Shit, I gotta make a mental note actually to include that with my other fire trucks driving and not responding videos. Look at all these crooks, going in this election. Fuck them all. Bye.